What? I wasn't. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing another makeup review, and I'm going to be reviewing Wet n Wild products. Wet n Wild has been around for quite a long time in South Africa. However, it's not as popular as other makeup brands out there. Well, that's what I believe. So what I thought is I would pick up a few items, try and review them on this channel, and maybe I can turn a few hearts because these guys actually produce quite decent products. So if you're interested in any of this, continue watching. So one of the reasons why I started looking to Wet n Wild as a cosmetic brand that I can actually use in my makeup routine is because they have very affordable products. And you know I'm all about cheap affordable products. That's why I'm bringing this to you guys. I feel like I will be doing a disservice if I do not share these quality cheap products with you. So yeah, this is going to be really fun. The first product that I'm going to be using from Wet n Wild is this brown pencil. It is called the Coloricon eyeliner. This one, it's brown. This was 23 rand, right? So Wet n Wild actually have like a brow pencil, but I wasn't gonna buy that because it was out of my I wasn't gonna buy that because it was out of my price range. I wasn't about to spend all that money. Okay guys, so the concealer I'll be using for my look is a Wet n Wild concealer, Photofocus Concealer rather. This one. I would like to believe this was, is it 70 rand? I think this was 70 rand. Right? Then it is a little wand like this. What I did realize with this concealer is it dries out really quickly. I don't know if it's me or what, so you really have to be careful. Do not leave it for way too long just sitting on your skin, otherwise it will be hard to blend. Okay, and then for just the completeness of the look, I'm going to also blend the upper part of my eyebrow with this color, even though I usually don't use a lighter color or a lighter concealer to do that. And this concealer is in color, does this thing have a color? Yeah, it's in dark cocoa. Okay. For the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this palette. It is called Rose in the Air. That's the name of the palette. Go in first with this color, this orangey color here. And then one thing guys, this palette is so soft. These eyeshadows are extremely soft, so you have to be careful because they are this, it falls out, you know, so you have to be careful when you take some and you put it on your eye. So I'm just going to put it here. Can you see how beautiful that orange is? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with this transition color. I'm just going to put it, a little bit of it, just here. And then I'm going to go in with this brown here on the outer corners of my eye. I'm just going to put a little of it, just a I'm going to go in with this purple color here. Okay, and this is what I noticed with the purple color. It is so hot. You know how I said this eyeshadow palette is so soft? The purple is so hot, it's hard to take. You see how these other colors, like, they're soft and easy to take? This purple is hot. You literally have to go back in and in and in it, and it doesn't shade as much. So I have to keep on going back in. Do you see? Like, you need so many layers of this. So many. And you still need to scrape the eyeshadow palette for you to get maximum color on the brush. I do not know why the purple eyeshadow is like this on this palette. I really don't get it at all. I don't know if it's a defect or what, but yeah. Despite all that, this is a very, very beautiful purple color. I love it. For foundation, I'll be using the Wet n Wild foundation. It's Photofocus Foundation, like this one. So what I like about first Wet n Wild concealers and foundation is they're all photofocus, which means that you don't get a backflash when you take photos, like you appear whitish or something like that. So that's one thing that I like about this foundation. My foundation is in the color Mocha. Comes with a little spoony thingy like this to scoop product with, and I'm just going to put this on my face. So what I didn't like about Wet n Wild is they do not have a large range of foundations for people with color, which is such a shame. And I'm just hoping that this is at least my complexion or my shade of foundation, but I guess we'll have to see once we start blending it and everything. Speaking of blending, I'll be using this blending sponge from Wet n Wild. It comes in a pack like this. This is so cute. This is so cute. It's pink like this. I'm going to be using this blending sponge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dampen it and then blend all this foundation. So here is my blending sponge. It's now damp and it has sort of doubled in size. Okay, there goes nothing. Oh, and yeah, the sponge is engraved. Pretty cool, huh? So the foundation was like 110 rand and the sponge was 60 rand. Talk about affordability, right? What I noticed with this Wet n Wild foundation is that it is medium, almost full coverage, and this is what I look for in a foundation because I want it to cover all my dark spots. Another thing I noticed with this foundation is it dries out really quickly, so don't leave it on your face for too long without blending it because it will be hard to blend afterwards. So guys, the blending sponge I'm not really angry about. This is good quality blending sponge, guys. It's nice, it's fluffy, and look at how it blends product on your face. I think I'm in love with that. This is a decent sponge. So this sponge gets yes from me. To highlight my face, I'm going to go back in with Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer. Okay, and I'm just going to put it here. You know what I said about this drying out quickly? I'm just going to put on one side and then blend. I'm going to go in with the cleaner side. Look at that. Guys, this concealer, I can't. So this is not my first time using it. I've used it quite a few times, and if you have watched any of my videos, you know I talk about how I'm slowly falling in love with this, and this is now a staple in my makeup routine. I just love this. I love this. It blends well with my skin. Even with the sponge, it does blend well. Do you see that? It is flawless. My actual foundation in this concealer, it is so flawless, guys. Talk about a great concealer. Can we just add this to the list? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Silver color here. And I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eye. Just a little bit. I'm going to go in with this dark color that we used on our eyes. And I'm just going to go under my eye. And then I'm going to blend out that black color with this sort of brown color here. This one. Just going to for blush, I'm going to use again this color as my blush color. I didn't get any blush palettes here because remember we are on a budget, so just going to put it here. Guys, the final product I'm going to be using from Wet n Wild is their setting spray. This Wet n Wild Photofocus again, natural finish setting spray. It comes in a little container like this. This was actually 60 rand, you know, and I've never tried this, so this is actually my first time. Okay, again, this is Photofocus. It prevents flashbacks when you take photos and everything. Okay, there goes nothing. What? I wasn't. Ah! I was the only one. What just happened? Oh my gosh. This has a strong smell. I think it's alcohol. It is so strong, guys. Like, whoo! I didn't expect it. And I feel like it releases twice. And I think I did nothing. Okay. Husa, you can do this. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. So the weird thing about this spray little thing is it sprays like in a little like straight line like this. So when you spray it only here, so you have to spray here and here and here. But that caught me by surprise. I won't lie, that caught me by surprise. Let me just leave this to dry off and let's see the natural finish. So the setting spray has set, okay, and it has this dewy but shiny finish. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this, and I'm also trying to figure out, is it supposed to look like this or did I mess it up somewhere somehow, because this setting spray took me by surprise. But I feel like there are a few things that are off. I feel like you have to, I don't know, what is this? So I feel like you have to, I don't know, like I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. I don't know if you changed. Let me just see, like, I don't know, like it's too late for me to step away now. I mean, but I feel like it's uneven. Do you see how nice and shiny it is here, and then here it's dry, like I didn't put any, and then here it looks like there is something, but here like it's so uneven. It might have been me. It might have been me, because you know when I sprayed it, guys, we also like I wasn't working. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe it's an experience thing, but this is how it looks for now, which is not too bad, okay? And the other thing is, I wasn't sure about the foundation, but the foundation actually is nice on me, but I feel like this foundation is especially great for people with oily skin, because it tends to dry out, like really dry out. So if you have like if you have oily skin and you're looking for a foundation that makes your skin look matte and is great coverage, I think this is the drugstore product you can look at, the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation. Okay, let me try and put myself together, because there's things like this. Whew. Ciao. Okay, let me try and sort myself out and come back. So I have this Wet n Wild Makeup Volume Mascara. This is the mascara I'm going to be using. I got this for, was it 60 rand or something like that? I'm just going to put a little bit before I put my eyelashes. To be honest, guys, I'm so impressed by some of the products from Wet n Wild, like the foundation, the concealer, and the setting spray. Go check it out. I promise you will not be disappointed. Look at how gorgeous and flawless my skin looks. It's really incredible stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video.